Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking now at some numbers for him.
Upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Luka Doncic out there with Thompson. And it's the Beast. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. Booty is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA. Leonard against Doncic. Brogdon a screen on Thompson. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Sharp against Simon. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. And Simons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Simons against Sharp. Simons surveying the D. The shot from the low post is good. Simons has got 5 now.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Smith after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Back to Brogdon. Puts it up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at Minnesota. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup.
The wingspan of Kawhi is a bit sneaky, longer than you think. Makes him effective down low.
The Beast passes to Doncic. They set the pick. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here's Moody. Guarded closer. A 3 from Leonard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brogdon. Here's the beast. Oh!
Yes, sir.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Leonard.
Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton, and those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays.
And it's Sharp missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Outside to Brogdon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And yes, it's good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Brogdon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
And no problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Portland. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Number 1, Amen Thompson. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Leonard against Thompson. Off on the layup.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's Doncic missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Moses Moody.
And he makes the first. Moody hits them both. Here's the beast, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Pass to Doncic. Thompson, left side. Stolen by Brogdon. All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Hey, Kevin. Out in Miami, the news just now coming out about the Heat's trade with the Portland Trailblazers. They were looking for versatility and selflessness, and I don't know who fits that description better than Naz Reid. He's a guy who does everything and anything for his team. A very quality pickup for them.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. And here is Los Angeles now. The Blazers getting the bucket. And Simons, here we go.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
Portland leading. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Moody. He had 15 points last outing. 18 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Brogdon kicks to Smith, and Leonard has it in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Brogdon finds Simons. A baseline J. Bucket is good. Simons has got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's the Beast, and the layup is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Brogdon. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal. Down low. Looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. Smith outside. Latrey. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Portland leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Simons. Inside, Smith. No good. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Now Leonard. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Now here's Simons. He's defended by Koulibaly.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The bounds, the Clippers take possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Portland, to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Clippers, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And for the Trailblazers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
The Clippers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
A free throw drops for Highland.
Bones Highland, the definition of a gunner. He's not afraid to take any shot. You love the confidence.
And Portland making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. And both free throws good for Highland.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal steal.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Buffs jacked in. Now here's Simon. Talking about that win against the Lakers, he was a big factor in that game as well.
That's where you got to give Zubac the ball because he's good at capitalizing close to the bucket.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
And it's in there. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Grant in the corner. It's good from long range.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Grant. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Zubac, a screen on Sharp. Here's Highland. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you check the scouting report on Bones Highland. It's going to tell you he shoots a lot of those.
To Reza Shea. Here's Sharp. Koulibaly with it. There's the pick. Right wing. Pocket 6. Here's the beast. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
To the inside. Pass to Huff. Here's the Beast from past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. The Beast's got 7 points. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Clippers with the ball. 6-point game. On the floor for Portland. We've got Sharp. Reza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. And it's the Beast, and it's Huff in its center. Here's the Beast. Here's Sharp. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Here's Leonard. Zubac, the pass to Highland. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland leading by 8. Here's Koulibaly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy. Grant picks one up. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Christie's checked in. He's off on the second. You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Highland. He's got 5, and they pick up 2. Highland's got 7 points.
Highland typically not finding himself in the mid-range for shot attempts, but doesn't mean he can't knock him down.
That one drops for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Here's
Highland. Portland making their last shot. The baseline J. The rebound by Steven Adams. Portland leading by 9. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Highland. He's got 7. Pass to Leonard. Brown sets a screen for Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Reza Shea in the corner. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Highland. The rebound by Sharp.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Reza Shea. Shoots over Brown. And it's Reza Shea missing. Grant on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Grant kicks to Brown. Oh, good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 10. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
It's time for that game. You know, you see yourself on the field.
Angeles with some changes. Smith checked in for Brown, and Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Grant. And then for the Trailblazers, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Steven Adams. Amen Thompson comes in for Coulibaly. And it's the Beast in for Shaedon Sharpe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Zubac the pass to Smith, and here is Brogdon. Takes it out to Leonard from outside the arc, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Highland. He has 7. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's the Beast. He's got 9. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Leonard. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Ricochet. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so here are the Clippers after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Highland deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Moody comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Simons in for Brogdon. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Clippers trail by 16. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Highland. Here's Leonard. 9 points last game. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins.
Okay.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
The Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Smith sets the pick for Brogdon. Goes up the baseline. And the rim. Ejection by Wembanyama. Brogdon finds Leonard. Off target with his three. Trailblazers leading by 18. Here's Thompson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for L.A. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And then jammed down as it goes right over him. And Thompson.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in this game like that.
Here's the beast. He's guarded by Brogdon. Wembanyama. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Portland, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Smith outside. Pass to Zubac. Outside, Simon. No good with the triple. Trailblazers leading by 21. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Brogdon the pass to Smith. From the arc. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out to Doncic. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Carrington. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The Clippers shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Portland ends up going with the new group. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Clippers trail by 21 to the inside. And the dunk by Smith.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Joe passes to Sohan. Walker against Smith. Now Koulibaly. He's got 5. Joe can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay. And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Sohan with the screen. Here's Koulibaly. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Left side, Walker. And he drops it in from the low post.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Brogdon kicks to Smith. Back to Brogdon. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And it's Sohan missing. Clippers trail by 19. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Zubac, and he converts the layup. Zubac has got his second bucket tonight.
Just too determined. Zubac finishing strong.
Left side, Walker. On the wing, Koulibaly. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. The Clippers shooting well. They're at 45%. And Brogdon, here we go. Now he's 3 for 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and consistent.
Sohan with the ball. He has yet to score. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Now, here's Moody. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Portland Trailblazers.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball. for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
They've got Jalen Smith. And Bernie Simons out there with Brogdon. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
The Beast. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Clippers trail by 15. Brogdon scanning the floor. Over Sharp. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brogdon the pass to Simons. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
Over in the corner, Doncic.
Hey, who's watching now?
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Sharp, the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
No, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
Doncic with a screen for Sharp. Looking to get it going. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Traps in the tray.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Victor Wembanyama. 3rd in blocks. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort.
How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
Doncic outside. Down low. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Moody the pass to Smith. Brogdon with it. Over Sharp. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's the Beast. Here's Thompson. Here's the Beast. Thompson passes to the Beast. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. And you look at the Beast, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And it's Simons missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Simons has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And Moody pulls it down. Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Leonard from 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. The Beasts got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he jams it with authority.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Outside, Simons. Outside, Leonard from deep. And it's Leonard again missing. Portland leading by 16. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now, here's Moody. Defense right on him. Three-pointers, Simon. And he gets it back. Drops in the layup for 2. Simons has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Fires from deep. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 7 points in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Doncic with a screen on Brogdon. The 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Clippers trail by 19. Simons kicks to Smith. Over Wembanyama. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 10.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Thompson finds Doncic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Pass to Moody. Now here's Leonard. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Hey, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard is always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Zubac is checked in for Moody.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Pass to Simons. Screen by Smith from downtown. And it's Simons that time on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 7th assist here tonight. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's the Beast. 15 points in the game. Wembanyama high post. From deep three-point land. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside Leonard. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Inside. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Smith against Doncic. Pass to the Beast. Luka on the move. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 15-point game. Zubac kicks to Simons. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after Doncic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Doncic has got 19 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Back to Smith. Here's Brogdon. Takes it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 17. Here's the Beast. Pass to Doncic. Wembanyama against Leonard. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Clippers. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Monday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off. A homestand for them. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against the Lakers, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back, but they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Brown is checked in for Smith, and it's Grant in for Leonard. He hits both from the stripe.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Pass to Rizichet. Sohan with the ball. Brown on him. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Simons. Got a hand on it. And that one's good. Rizichet's got 8.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. He takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Sohan. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sohan's got his first bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Portland leading by 17. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those dunks over here.
The Clippers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, well, that make right there, that could change things.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And it's Simon's missing. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Grant. Walker is screened on Grant. Sohan, the pass to Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Trailblazers. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trailblazers leading by 20. On the floor for Portland. Reza Shea is out there with Walker. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Carrington in at the point. To the middle. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's a good screen. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Sohan.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Highland, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. In the league, trying to get it. A bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
He's off on the first. Adams, he's checked in for Portland. Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 21. Here's Carrington. Shoots over Highland. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Defensively, you really don't want to get Bones Highland to the free throw line.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league is to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 22. Here's Koulibaly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland. Carrington.
First free throw is good. Trailblazers making a switch here. Off's jacked in. Good on both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Highland. He's defended by Koulibaly. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for your Clippers, Bones Highland. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Count that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
But Trailblazers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Sohan misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Clippers trail by 21. Grant surveying the D. Swiped it away. Now Koulibaly. Shot's good by Walker.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Island with it. Releases from 15, and it's Leonard missing. Here's Koulibaly. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. And that one is good from Zubats.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubats, and he cashes in.
Trailblazers leading by 23. Back to Sohan. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Here's Carrington. He's defended by Highland. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Brown. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Huff. Portland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sohan. A three-pointer is right on target. Sohan's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Highland. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Great job and patient in close to the rim. The slender guard Highland not afraid of the taller defenders down there.
Here's Carrington. He's defended by Highland. Sohan with the screen. Walker the pass to Sohan. Clock at 4. Good on the 13-footer. 10 points for Jarris Walker.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And that one is good from Zubats.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Walker from 8. And again, it's Portland converting.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Clippers.
Hey, yo, right here.
A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Brown against Walker. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Koulibaly, and it's Leonard missing.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
On the wing, Koulibaly. He's covered by Leonard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, Highland. Pass to Zubats. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throw. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
The effort level from Zubats is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate night in and night out. He's giving you his all.
So for the Clippers, Moody's checked in for Grant, and Fernie Simons comes in for Brown, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Highland. And then for the Trailblazers, Kamar is checked in, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Koulibaly. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Huff. A three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Moody. Leonard inside. Covered by Joe. Brogdon outside. And the Clippers miss again.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Kamare misses. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably a small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Joe, good. Joe's got his first points of the night.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simons.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
17 foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. But it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
Simons from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Portland. Carrington. Shooting 2.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's the Clippers now. Smith outside to the paint. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Smith. Brogdon's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Carrington. Out to the right wing. Here's Huff. Buries it from three-point range.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Brogdon kicks to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Smith, no good. Portland has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Joe. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Basket, good.
Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington. Pass to Huff. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Here's Carrington. The 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 assists.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And again, no good by the Clippers. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thibault, the pass to Huff. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Smith sets the pick for Brogdon. Smith on the wing. There's the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here now is Thibault to the right side. Here's Huff. Offline with his three. Now here's Brogdon. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two.
For your players, Malcolm Brogdon, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Both good from the line that time. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.